Josh here, self-proclaimed king of Pompano Pier. I'm going to show you guys how to connect braid to mono for a leader. A lot of people, want to make the switch to braided lines, and whatever brand it may be. But first thing I ask them is if they know how to connect line to line, or if they know how to do terminal knots with the braid, because that's the biggest problem people have, especially if you're fishing at night. It tangles, and it just gives you more problems than it's worth. It has a lot of advantages. I'll talk about braid versus mono in another video, but for now I'm going to show you how to connect these two. It's going to be a couple knots used. So take the braided line. It's usually a lot thinner in diameter for its rated strength. This is like, I don't know what this is, 40. It's probably diameter 10. If you do normal knots, like if I were to connect this with this 30-pound mono using a regular Albright, unless you do some certain things, it's going to slip just because of the material used on braid. It's slick, and it doesn't grab a hold of the mono or even fluoro. It's even worse. So how do you get it to grab, and how do you get the knots to come true? Well, first of all, you're going to double your main line. You're going to use 2 knots here. The first one I do is a spider hitch. All you're going to do is double the main line and then make a little loop like that. Okay, I'm holding it like this. I make 2 wraps around the loop, my thumb, and then come back through here. Come back through the loop I made. Slowly pull these out. It kind of makes a figure 8. Wet it a little bit, and you're just going to cinch this down into like a little compact loop here. And you want to leave this tag for now because it's going to help you with the knot. I mean, it's not the prettiest knot. There's the bimini twist, but doing a bimini twist at night is not ideal. It's a quick alternative. It just basically doubled your line, so there's more diameter for this to be grabbed. Straighten these 2 legs out here. Wet it a little bit. Don't over wet it. Now we're going to go back to our previous knot, the Yucatan knot, no name knot, reverse Albright. It's all the same knot. You're going to take your mono or fluoro. You're going to take it, and you're going to wrap it around the double line you just did. Do at least 8 turns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try 8 and see if it comes out. Same thing. You're going to open up the double line, and if you put it in the right direction, it should come out, won't slip. Grab below your spider hitch and partially cinch that line. Let go of the tag. Okay? And then here's the problem with braid. If I wrap this around my hand, I know what I'm doing. You could still cut your finger to the bone. Usually you're going to grab something. You're going to pull from below this knot right here, the spider hitch knot. So these 2 legs come out even when the knot's done, and it comes out pretty. I'm going to do a few wraps here, and then I'm going to grab my leader and give a steady pull. Okay? Again, the Yucatan knot, the no-name knot. If you did this correctly, it should come off like an L out of 90. Okay? The cool thing about this knot is it's very small, it's sleek, and the braid is actually inside of the wraps. It's a really cool looking knot depending on the lines you use. You can run it through your guides if you do enough turns, and it's compact. It's a good knot. It's a very strong knot. I would leave a tag of some sort. For example, I'll clip that off, leave a little bit of a tag, and then there's your spider hitch. So these legs, they shouldn't be like bunched apart like this when you're done. They shouldn't be open. The legs should be even, and you get that by pulling from below the spider hitch when you clinch. You close up the Yucatan knot. That is the best and strongest braid to mono or fluoro leader that I can show you. And this is one I use when I use braid, which is very rare. Don't forget to cut this tag off. Best thing to use is scissors. Have a buddy help you, or kind of straighten out the line. But that's it. That's going to be a spider's hitch to double the main line to a Yucatan, braid to mono, braid to fluoro. Thanks.